Hi, I'm Divya Gugnani, and we're here at Forge, where new American cuisine is blended with a rustic interior and a trendy vibe. Here, the son of a chef became a chef, and even named the restaurant after his very own nickname. He decorated the place with precious items from his own home. So let's go behind the burner and meet the chef. I'm here with chef and owner Marc Forgione at Forge. Marc, what are you making for us?
Today we are going to cook a prime hanger steak, and we're going to be serving it with a sauce made with these spices that my good friend Leo makes us. We have the russet potatoes, the sweet Vidalia onion, all right? Both of them contain a lot of water, so before we add the other stuff, we're just going to squeeze the water out of them real quick. If not, you're going to have a very, very soggy hash brown.
You're not worried about it turning brown?
Not yet, as
Okay.
long as you work quickly. But if, like say in a restaurant or whatever, or yada yada yada, and you do want to have it keep its color,
Yeah.
this is just some melted clarified butter. And now it's not going to go anywhere. And then the last part, other than the salt and pepper, is just some chives.
And it gives a really good flavor with the potatoes. Potatoes, chives, match made in heaven.
And then you add some steak with some red wine sauce, and I think we're having a good time.
That's true.
Okay, now we're just going to season it with some salt and pepper.
Is that just black pepper? Looks like something's in there.
I was just about to get into it before
See,
you cut
you're
me
hiding
off
things
there.
from me.
This is the Pierre
Don't hold
Poivre.
back.
This is the Pierre Poivre mixture from my good friend Leo.
Look at that sizzle.
It's got to be hot.
It's gotta be hot.
See the smoke? It's got to be smoking. A lot of chefs will say just before the smoking point. I put it to the smoking.
Look at that flip. Marc, you've got talent.
I try.
So look at that nice roundness, and that's all from rubber spatulaing it down. Straight to the oven.
Okay. Okay, now we're just about done. The last part to this, we're gonna cut this into quarters. Okay, and then this is just a little flour. It's gonna give it a crust. Okay, now you see that level, that next level?
Yeah, that is the next level of crispiness.
Okay, so I season my meat with fleur de sel.
And you do both sides?
Yes, and then the Pierre Poivre. It's kind of, I don't know, I guess you could say a spin on a steak au poivre. When you put the steak in the pan the first time, a lot of people, when they like to cook, you know, you shake and you do all this kind of stuff.
Don't move it.
Spin around or whatever. Oh, exactly. You want to get the initial sear, let the juices, get scientific for a second, let the juices kind of settle a little bit. Okay, once I flip the steak onto the other side, I like to add a little butter, mantequilla, beurre, depending on where you're from. Okay, now I add a little garlic and thyme.
And the thyme is literally getting crisp in there.
Yeah. Well, what happens is it becomes a garlic thyme brown butter, and now you're adding the beautiful flavor of garlic and thyme without having to put it on the dish. So now we're gonna transfer our steak, okay? We're gonna take some red wine. Okay, we're just gonna deglaze the pan a little bit.
So you have all the beautiful juices and fat of the meat that's getting deglazed with the red wine, and you're picking up all those drippings in the sauce.
Now we've got that beautiful red wine, okay, reduced down almost to a syrup, right? And it coats the back of the spoon there, you can see.
And that's how you know it's ready.
Okay, so now piece by piece, all right, so we don't have a broken sauce, we're gonna add some unsalted butter. The butter should be room temperature, okay?
Why is it that you use room temperature butter and you whisk it in? Why don't you use clarified butter that's melted and throw it in there?
Oh, it'll break. You'll be left with red wine and
an oily sauce.
Oily sauce.
Marc, I'm ready to have crunchy and crispy goodness.
I heard a crunch. I
There's
heard two crunches.
So much crunch goodness in here. It doesn't taste like a regular potato.
No, it's delicious.
Congratulations on your hanger steak wonder. I'm
Thank
quite
you.
impressed with you.
You taste the Pierre Poivre too?
I taste the Pierre Poivre.
Amazing.
The Pierre Poivre gives it this complexity and depth of flavor that you wouldn't get with a normal spice blend. Behind the Burner members can enjoy this exclusive opportunity to purchase Marc Forgione's secret weapon, Pierre Poivre, and many other fine spices at La Boîte Épices. Stay tuned to Behind the Burner, where we give you the tips, tricks, and techniques that are lighting the culinary world on fire.